All right, guys, weird week. I'm not going to see you because I'm at a training, but you still have some expectations and things to do. Number one, you're going to be completing your attendance assignments on the 26th and the 28th. And we're starting to introduce some vocabulary. It's a little unfair that I'm not here to be with you, but there are some ways that you can study. So when we come in the next week, the start to February, we'll be ready to rock and roll and start to explore. So the first thing is los mandatos, which we'll be doing the classroom commands. Mi familia, which is my family, and posesivos or possessives, which are like, my, your, so on and so forth. So the first thing today is there's a Google Sheets tips. So if you wanted to kind of look at some cool stuff you could do in Google Sheets and wanted to explore, take a gander. Okay. And then for you, your warm up for the day is actually going to be to start and to do Quizlet for 15 minutes. Here's the vocab right here. So if I click on it, we're going to just do mandatos, okay, to start today. So if I come here, I'm going to go into mandatos. It's going to open up a new window for me, and I'm going to go into here. What I would like you to start with is learn. You've never seen these words. So we're going to click on learn. We're going to go through here, and then we're going to start the process, okay? So you're going to go through, it's going to take some time. So one thing you might want to do is to be writing this down. So you got a little piece of paper, that's fine. You can write it in a table on your computer so you have a reference, but you're going to be going through these. You've never seen them, so don't feel bad if it's going to be a little bit of a struggle. That's okay. I just kind of want you to look over them for 15 minutes and familiarize yourself. And if really you want to start somewhere, you can start with the flashcards and then go into learn. Okay? Now, I'm going to come back in here into our module. And when I look back in here, guys, I have got an ethical discussion to complete, and then our assignments in wiser.me. The ones that I want you worried about are only the ones that deal with the numbers. Okay, so that's your job, to finish the ones that are in there and to deal with numbers. I know there's quite a few. That's okay. Give it your best shot. Now, your other job is to complete or to keep working on your Guía de Español. And this time we're going to be adding los mandatos y la familia, and the family. So I'm going to get rid of this. We're going to do this next week, actually. So I'm going to remove that for now. And what I want us to look at is this Guía de Español. So I'm going to go in here and you can see the instructions. Now, when we do this, guys, it's important a couple things. Right here is the Guía if you don't have it. If you've already started it, you don't need to worry about clicking this link. If you click this link, it's going to ask you to make a copy, which is fine. Your Guía, which is the one you already have, should have the numbers filled out, okay, which we talked about, and it's going to be very simply, you'd have uno here equals 1, or probably preferably 1 equals uno, and you would continue with that pattern. Same thing here. Notice I did this because if a word has an accent, then we just capitalize the letter. Now, this week we're looking at los mandatos de la clase, okay? Classroom commands. So I'm going to add a slide here. I'm just going to do a blank slide because we're going to add a table. So I'm going to go here, blank. And then on this table, there's 24 terms. So I'm going to insert a table that is, okay, 6 by 8. The reason it's 6 by 8 is because 24 becomes 48 because we need the English, or should we need the Spanish and then the English. So let's go ahead and do insert table. And we're going to do 6 by 8, going too much, excuse me. It's like a puzzle for me. Here we go, 6 by 8. And then I would just start here with the first word, espera, Dios mío, para, and I would put the meanings into here. That's wait, and that is stop. Now, where are those meanings? They're inside this Quizlet set. There's not an easy way necessarily to copy and paste. I don't want them alphabetized because they actually come in kind of an antonyms or opposites, but they're right here. What I would do is just open 2 windows and go ahead and translate those over to there. Now, once you've done that, your next step is kind of what we're going to do for all of our vocab, which is we're going to do 2 words per slide. We're going to insert a photo, and eventually, now right now you don't have to do this, guys. We're going to write an actual sentence to go with it. We'll actually have 3 or 4. Now to insert a photo, I'm going to delete this one, and I'm just going to click here. into this box that's already established. I'm going to go insert, image, search the web. I'm going to put the word wait. And I'm just going to choose this first one. I can click it once and a check comes up, and then I can hit over here, insert, or I can double click and it's going to insert. I'm going to have to resize. So I'm going to get here, resize it, and throw it underneath there. You can move stuff around if you don't like the way it looks. You can change the different templates. That's up to you. Now, I've got this template slide right here kind of made. So I'm going to take this, I'm going to copy it, and then I'm going to come right here underneath and I'm going to hit paste. It's here again, but I'm going to take this stuff out, and now I can do a different word and insert a different picture. There's 24 commands total, so you're going to have 12 slides. That's for your commands. You should be able to finish that the first day on Tuesday for us. Now on Thursday, when we come back in here, okay, I'm going to save this so I can get out of here. When I come back in here to our module, guys, on Thursday, attendance quiz to start. And you've got some assignments, like I said, in Wiser that I want you to complete. And you're going to continue working on this, except on this one, you're going to add La Familia. All right. La Familia has 26 terms, so there's more of them. So you can do a chart that's a little bit different. I would probably just break it into 2 charts if I were you, but it's up to you how you do that. And once you complete it, okay, once you complete this, what you're going to do to turn this in, we got bells on Fridays, y'all. What you're going to do to turn this in is you're going to go to share. You're going to go to change here. Make sure it's unrestricted, that anyone in this group can edit. It's for me, it's for edit because I'm going to look at it in case I need to add commentary. You'll copy that link. You will right click into the URL submission box, paste, and that is what you'll turn in to me. Okay. If you have any questions, reach out to me through Remind. Reach out to me through Canvas, and I will answer them. I am sorry I'm not here. I'm at a training this week. So let's recap. We're going to be looking at Mi Familia, and we're going to be looking at the classroom commands. So this is going to start with classroom commands on Tuesday. Make sure you do your attendance quizzes whenever you're with me. Then you're going to do your ethical discussion. Your assignment first is to complete the assignments in Wiser. Second is to start on this Guía de Español and focus on the commands. That right here is the vocabulary. And then on Wednesday and Thursday, you're going to be doing the same things, but you're going to be focusing on La Familia. And next week, we're really going to focus on los mandatos, the commands, and we'll touch a little bit with La Familia, but I want you to have an idea before we get started. I hope you find this helpful. If you have any questions, don't be afraid to reach out. I promise I'll get back to you. Okay, hasta luego y gracias.